Alright, y'all, today we got white on white crime in America. This is an update on the Charlie Kirk situation. We officially have the person that pulled the trigger, man. I know we've been doing a lot of the Charlie Kirk videos as of late, but it's a big deal, man. It's a big deal, so we gotta tap in. And the fact that the shooter has officially been caught and he is Caucasian, I think that off the rip, it sends a message, bro. It sends a message. Again, RIP Charlie Kirk. I've said it before, I'll say it again. While I am 100% not a supporter of the things he was saying and the things he stood on, I do not condone, I'm not a supporter of meeting opinions with violence. But I think there's a lot of irony when you have somebody that pretty much was very intentional about pushing a certain narrative about black people and their violence and how they make up majority of the violence in this country, and then for him to lose his life to someone that looks just like him. Again, for me personally, I'm so past the skin color shit. I feel like we all need to just love and accept each other, bro. But I do gotta acknowledge how crazy it is when you really trying to push a certain narrative, standing on it too. And it's like, look at who took you out. Let's get right into the video, man. This is from that boy Antonio Speaks. Great content creator. Make sure you guys go check him out. And then before anything, make sure you guys tap into the Berto 2 channel. We trying to get over to 26,000 subscribers over there. We're at 24. Where you at, family? I need y'all support over there. The link to that will be in the description. I want to start posting more content over there again for you guys. So takes 2 seconds, tap in. It will really help the community grow. Thank you guys so much. Let's get right into the video.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.
Assassination was the result of the climate of hate. But only I said the chickens came home to roost, and which means the same thing. Climate of hate means that this is the result of something. And when I said chickens coming home to roost, I said the same thing.
September 10th, 2025, while speaking at a university in Utah, Charlie Kirk got clapped. Now you may ask, Antonio, how do you feel about this? And my initial reaction was,
hey, yo, hey, niggas get shot every day, B.
That's fried.
You be aight,
maybe I'm just desensitized to murders. I grew up with so many classmates that didn't make it to 21, 25, they never got to experience life. So why should I be over here dwelling about a racist white man who didn't like me? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just give another analogy. Back during slavery, slaves were not supposed to mourn over the slave master. Like, you don't gotta be happy, but to be sad is crazy. Now, a lot of the arguments of people,
I want to make that clear though. A nigga is not sad. I'm just more looking at it through the lens, like, reading some of y'all comments be kind of like, it's like y'all celebrating death. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in this bitch losing sleep, but I'm not going to celebrate another human being's death. That's weird to me, personally.
people defending Charlie Kirk are stating how, he was just killed over his opinions. These were political views. Political views?
If I see a black pilot, I'm gonna be like, boy, I hope he's qualified.
Why?
That's bad.
Why did you say that the civil rights bill should be overturned?
I didn't say that. I said it was a mistake.
Why? That's crazy.
Now you gotta figure it out.
I wouldn't be here. That's trouble.
Who's that? Who's that? If I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman, I wonder, is she there because of her excellence? Or is she there because of affirmative action?
When blacks in America did not have the same rights they had today, they were less murderous, there was less break-ins. Why is that? And the data shows they were actually better in the 1940s.
Again, the irony in that shit, bro. Your own con took you out, gang. Your own con took you out. What are we talking about, bro? Again, bro. There's two separate conversations here. Y'all not gonna get me to celebrate another nigga losing his life. I'm not doing it. I'm not co-signing that. But this nigga, he's out of there, bro. He's out his top.
It was bad. It was evil.
Yeah, y'all want me to feel sorry for him? And it's just crazy because the moments leading up to Charlie Kirk's death, it was poetic. I don't mean that in a good way poetically, but Charlie Kirk was asked a question about mass shootings in America.
How many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
And he replied with a racist dog whistle comment about gang violence. Seconds after that, he was gone.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Oh my God.
Now, to add icing on the cake, guess who took the life of Charlie Kirk? It wasn't an immigrant, it wasn't a black man, it wasn't a transgender, it was a young white male. But hey, black people are the violent ones. Not to mention that same day, there was a school shooting in Denver, Colorado. And guess who the suspect was?
I saw that.
But we the violent ones. Unfortunately, as a young black man living in America, I cannot feel sorry for Charlie Kirk. But there are a lot of people who are crashing out behind him.
I am Charlie, and I will not be silenced, and I will talk until you're
Oh my God. You could just kind of tell what type of woman she is. Just like, what are you doing?
ears bleed. Okay? I am Charlie Kirk, and I will not be silenced, ever.
Nah. She just looked like she wants to say it. Nah. Hey, tell me she don't look like she just wants to say it. I will not be silenced. Nah. What the fuck? Yo, the jokes just make themselves, gang.
You will never silence this white girl.
To the left. If it's war you want, it's war you're gonna get.
Oh, shit. Hey, everybody, get your fucking... Go get your shit, man. Make sure you got it on you, bruh. It's getting scary in America, gang. Whoa. He said, if it's war you want, it's war you're gonna get. You damn blacks. Oh, my God.
And it's war you're not gonna want in the end.
It's time we rise.
This is such bullshit. I've never been so pissed in my whole life.
Your entire life, gang? Did you know him? Was he like a family member or something?
Murder Charlie Kirk right here in Utah. I'm so freaking pissed right now.
Oh my God. Again, bro. Terrible, tragic situation. I'm not celebrating another man's death. RP him. You know, condolences to his family. I don't wish bad on nobody. But how are you this passionate? Like, you knew the man? Like, did he know you? What's going on, bro? Let's resume.
This is bullshit. I just saw blood squirting out of his neck. I love that guy.
You loved him?
He would have been our next president.
Boy, if you don't get... Dog, this is actually sad. The parasocial relationships nowadays is bad. Where was this outrage a couple weeks ago when the kids got killed at a school? Like, what? And to be honest, race aside, Charlie probably would not give a about your kids getting killed in a school shooting. This is what he had to say.
I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights.
And another thing, Charlie literally was a fan of the way that he went out.
And this is my other problem with death penalty. It takes too long, too many appeals. It should be public. It should be quick. It should be televised.
Oh my God. Yo, no, this nigga was different, bro. I'm not even, this is my first time hearing this. Like, you can't, I know there's probably context behind the clip, but sometimes you don't need the context, bro. This is exactly what he said. This nigga talk about public execute. What?
By the way, I would totally tune into and you know what? I want to watch that execution. That'll make my day better. I want to see him on a public block and get him be publicly executed. You think children should have, you should see it? What is the age? At what age should you start to see public executions?
16. I think you could do it earlier. I think you maybe at age 12, whenever 6th grade or so.
And you got some people walking around saying he was the second coming of Jesus. Now I will say this, y'all, just as a human being, seeing that clip of Charlie Kirk on the 10th, bruh, I ain't gonna lie, it ruined my day because I don't feel like the human experience, we're supposed to see anyone.
That's something that I was thinking about. Like, bro, it's getting crazy. It's crazy that people are even doing crimes like this. But what is even crazier is, like, we live in such a digital age that everything is, we're going to see everything. Like, we're going to see everything. And, like, you're not really supposed to see that. You know what I'm saying? You're not really supposed to see that. Like, we're getting so desensitized to death and tragedies happening. It's like no big deal. And it's because, boom, viral happened, somebody recorded, and instead of fucking running for their life, somebody got a phone out recording it, and now it's going viral on Twitter and shit, bro. We live in a weird time, gang.
Pass away, especially that violently, you know. From the shot, I knew bro was gone. It wasn't he critical condition. No, he was gone after that goddamn shot, and it did something to me. You know, I put myself in his shoes for a moment, race aside, because I am a father. I'm a young father of 3. He is a father too.
Wow.
But like I said, death doesn't excuse you from your actions, and just going through the digital footprint that he left behind, man. I'm not gonna say he was asking for it, but bro, the energy you put out is the energy you receive.
No, for real. And again, that's why I say I think it's 2 separate conversations. Like, I think in the same 2 things to be true at the same time. Do you feel bad for him? That's one. You know what I'm saying? But do you wish that upon him? That's another question. That's a whole different conversation. And I think anybody that is wishing that upon him, you're wrong, bro. You're wrong. I think that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Why were you wishing, like, you wishing death on another human being like that? Like, come on, man. That's weird. But, you know, if you don't know the nigga, like, you could say, like, bro, I don't know the nigga. And he was saying some crazy shit. Do I feel bad for him? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely some truth, because he was putting some negative energy out there, bro.
Malcolm X broke it down perfectly. And then at first I was like, yeah, man, his kids was there seeing that, and I do feel bad for them. But where was the grace for us? I'm gonna tell y'all a story of what they used to do back in slavery. I know y'all don't want to hear slavery, yada yada, so whatever. I don't care. You gonna hear this. So when slavery really first got started over here, man, like, those slaves were so rebellious. Like, they used to always, you know, they kept fighting. They had that heart. So what they ended up doing was coming up with a strategy to break the slave and to break them from ever doing it. So they would take the biggest and baddest and like the most problematic slave, right? They would get all the families, kids, children, women, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no grace for us, right? Gather all of them up. They would grab the slave, right? The first thing they would do is tar and feather him. You know, hot, yeah, that shit, it burns. Next thing they would do, they would grab 2 horses, put the brother up in a tree, set him on fire, have one horse pull a leg this way, have another horse pull a leg that way. Everybody sees that. The mothers, they're gonna tell their children, oh, don't be bad, because that's gonna happen to you. That's gonna happen to you. Children and all. It was no grace for us. And even to bring up the point that Charlie said, yeah, the black people during the 1940s, they were less problematic. Yes, because we would get hanged for simply looking at somebody white. He supposedly whistled at a woman, and bro, like, just, I remember seeing the photo of Emmett Till back in the 5th grade, and I literally had nightmares. Like, I know that shit sounds crazy, but like that picture of him is horrific. Like, it's bad. I love Malcolm X so much because he literally has a quote for everything. That brother said, we are non-violent with people who are non-violent with us. In simple terms, we give the same energy back. Y'all want to keep making these black fatigue videos and black people so violent, this and that. I don't care. I'm gonna do the same shit back. I be getting so many comments like of white people saying, bro, you're doing the same thing that they're doing. Like, you're racist, you're this and that. Whenever y'all go under their videos and give them the same energy and tell them to stop, is when I'll stop, bro, because it's literally like a 1v fucking 1,000, bro. Like, it's so many negative black videos. Everybody think we just this and that. Nobody says a thing to them. The moment I do the same thing back, it's a problem with me.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I have high respect for Antonio. I mean, that's why we've been watching his videos like crazy on this channel, bro. Like, he really representing for our kind, man. I cannot lie. Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
And even just with the jokes surrounding Charlie Kirk's death, I don't care for them, because guess what? There are literally whole entire meme pages made up of George Floyd. That man died 5 years ago and people are still bringing him up. He was a father, he had kids, he had a family. Where's the grace for him? But guess what? When it's a white Christian male living in America, the world's golden boy, they want you to feel sad for him. They want you to feel that. Bro, man, fuck out of here. And it just pisses me off. I see so many black people getting online crying about, oh yeah, Charlie Kirk had a family, he had a this and that. Bro, everybody got a family, everybody got to check out of this place. But guess what? That doesn't excuse you from your fucking actions, bro. Or like, a racist person is cool because I understand, like, you don't like me, that's cool, but to see a fucking raccoon, a black person that's so for the white man and not for your man, oh my god.
I mean, again, I 100% know I don't fall into that, because again, what I've been saying this entire time is, nigga, I don't even, like, I'm not losing sleep over this. I am not losing sleep over this. It's just, when something so big happens, you gotta tap in. I'm not afraid to voice my opinions, and I'm gonna still stand. Like, I agree with everything Antonio's saying. It's just like, I'm not gonna celebrate another nigga's death, period. Like, I'm not doing that. I don't even, like, I told y'all, I think in the last video where we talked about it, where it was kind of breaking down why the black community don't really, you know, feel bad for Kirk. It's like, for me, the sun goes up and down every day, gang, every single day. And I'm not a very political person. Because the way I move in my life is like, yo, I got to figure this shit out on my own, regardless of who's in charge. If the laws change tomorrow, nigga just going to adapt. I got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of the mentality that I roll with. I'm not losing sleep over the Charlie Kirk situation. It's just sad to see. It's just sad to see how like evil and disgusting people get with it. Me personally, I don't think Antonio said anything wrong. He has not once even said like something along the lines of, yeah, fuck this guy. I'm so glad the XYZ happened to him. He just breaking down what we've been breaking down. It happened to him. I'm not losing sleep over it, but it almost feels like nigga had it coming. And it's ironic because bro was talking so much shit about black people, but look who took him down, bro. So it's definitely just a crazy situation. And sometimes you got to speak up on shit. But bro, at the end of the day, like, I'm not no political nigga. Like, I'm a entertainer first. Like, I'm just kind of voicing something that I feel like, regardless of what field of shit you in, sometimes you do got to speak up and say something.
Let me calm down, man. Let me chill out. Listen, I don't think no one deserves to go, especially the way Charlie did. You know, even me saying that, bro. And Charlie, bro, he literally was one of the main people that sparked me wanting to make this channel.
Really?
I created this YouTube channel, Antonio Speaks, July 3rd, 2025. But I remember a week prior to me making my first ever video, I was seeing so much political content and mainly anti-black content. One of the first videos I seen was Charlie Kirk talking about how violent black people are.
Wow.
Like, damn, bro. And for him to go out to a white man, it's just ironic. Like, keep our fucking names out y'all mouth. We don't do anything. And mind you, y'all,
bro, and you know that's true too. Like, yes, there's black on black crime, but those are in the communities that white people built for us to fail. That's a fact. That is a fact. There's black on black crime in the communities that white people at the top, you know, the motherfuckers moving the chessboards that have built for black people to fail, bro. Now that is a truth. That is a truth. But on that same token, we don't see, bro, I'm sure there's some statistic out there of some black guy doing some heinous shit like shooting a school, but like, bro, that is not, if you look statistically, I don't got the numbers, I ain't gonna look it up, one of y'all fact check me, but bro, we not moving like this. We not taking attempts at the president's life. That's not our body, bro. That's not within our culture. Like, I don't understand. It's like y'all trying to put who got the most crimes, like who's doing the most heinous shit. Somebody answer that.
even all of this stuff going on, it was a white man that did it. Why are HBCUs being targeted now? People are always trying to blame black people, man, but y'all always want our fucking sympathy. We don't do nothing to none of y'all, bruh. If anything, we kill each other. We have a problem internally, but guess what? They're still gonna blame us. And the reason it's like that internally is because of the systems that were set up.
I just said that. By the white man.
Listen, bro. I need all my young black men, any black person in general. That's why I hate these diaspora wars, bro. Because, man, bro, I'm ranting. This video gonna be, I don't want to go too off topic. Look, man, I'm in my feelings right now. This shit got me emotional, bro. But, man, long live all the ancestors, Malcolm X, MLK, Fred Hampton, RP George Stinney, RP Emmett Till, RP everyone that lost their life trying to just fight for us, man. Just trying to be equal, bro. We ain't want to be better than nobody. We ain't want none of it. We just wanted to be equal. You know what I'm saying? You know, we've been dealing with this for years. They feel like, oh, this shouldn't happen to Charlie Kirk, bro. We've been dealing with this shit for years, man. Eat it up, bro. It is what it is. Niggas die every day, bro. Sad to say, gang. You know, we all gotta check up out of here, man. But damn, bro, I'm passionate about it, man. If y'all want to see something similar to this, go check out my video.
Word, man. Hey, W Antonio Speaks, bro. Make sure y'all go tap in with his channel, bro. I'll show his shit one more time because he really, like, I've been enjoying his content, and I feel like, you know, we don't got too, like, obviously got a lot of black creators, like, out there, but we don't got too many black creators that are really, like, trying to, you know, uplift the black community. So y'all go tap in with him. I've been rocking with him. You guys know I've brought a few videos to y'all on my channel. But great creator, bro, and I respect everything you got going on. Again, I feel like there's no need to really repeat too much. You know, we kind of said it throughout the video. I said it in the intro, bro. At the end of the day, I'm not going to celebrate no nigga going out the way he did. But, you know, the irony is there, bro. The guy clearly was not fond of black people. Clearly, clear as day. And look who took him out. RIP him, you know, like it's kind of getting a little redundant at this point, but the fact that, you know, I guess I kind of wanted to just tap in to really like drill home the fact that we actually have 100% who committed the crime, you know, because that was a big question mark in the air for a while. And it's like, and I was worried a little bit because I was like, if this guy gets away with it, which he most likely should have not, right? But when we didn't know for sure, I was like, if this guy gets away with it, I feel like this is going to cause so much rift and confusion of a finger pointing match of who potentially did what. But I'm not glad about anything, but you know, the fact that they have somebody now and it's in custody, it's like, okay, this is who did it. You know, it's kind of like, don't go pointing the finger at us. Don't go pointing and saying it's the immigrants and the black people and the people on the other side. No. It was a motherfucker that looked just like you. All right? Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. This probably will be my last video covering the topic unless we get some really big, you know, new updates on it. You know, I tap in, but, you know, I don't want to milk the situation if there's nothing new to bring to the table. So, you know what it is, bro. Make sure you guys tap into the Berto 2 channel. I need to get to 26,000 subscribers over there. Where you at, family? Link to that will be in the description. I want to see y'all there. Thank you so much. And let's do it. See you on the next one. Peace.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.